Today we are looking at another BMW E30 Touring, and this time it is 320, which is somewhat unique car because most of the ones that we get from Europe are the 4-cylinder 318 and 316. This is a 2.0. It's a 2-liter engine, straight six. This is the M20, so this is the same engine that we had here in United States, with the exception that it's not a 2.5 liter, but it is 2.0, and instead of 170 horsepower, I want to say this one was 136. Correct me if this is wrong. This car is very nice, and it is also very original. It looks like it's 100% unmodified with original interior. Of course, it had paint work, like all these cars coming from Europe had paint work, and not only from Europe. I mean, when you have a car that's 30 years old, it's going to have some paint work. So let's talk about imperfections and what we can find on the body. And it's really not much. Basically, all your flaws are limited to things like this, like little chips here. I don't know what happened here, but it's very minor. On the roof, there is I don't know if you can see, there's a little dent with a touch-up. You got some scratches consistent with the age, and also there are some scratches here. It almost looks like at some point it may have had a little visor installed, I don't know, but there's some touch-ups here, things of that nature. Now on the front hood, I did notice, I don't know if that's visible, there is a scratch here that was touched up, and there are some scratches here as well. And right here on this front fender, it looked like there was a dent, and it probably wasn't big because somebody removed it with using the paintless dent removal. So basically there was a dent that was pushed out, and it looks like it's right here, and all it's left is just a little wave. I think you can see that. Hopefully you can. And other than that, really nothing else that stands out. I mean, obviously the car is old, so if you look super closely, you'll probably find some more imperfections, but it's really nice paint, very shiny, doesn't have any other major dents or scratches in addition to what I have mentioned. Again, if you find something else, it will be very, very minor. Now, one area that I want to show you is, and quite honestly, I haven't looked at it. I mean, I did when the car first came in. This is where these cars rust a lot. So this car doesn't have any rust here. This is a very, very sensitive spot for these Tourings. And also you can see that nobody really fixed anything. On this side, you can see some very, very surface stuff, but nothing that you would have to worry about, and maybe some touch-up would take care of it. Same thing right here in these corners. You can tell this is all original, and it hasn't been repaired. Now, the interior is very nice. I believe the only thing we had to do was replace a headliner. So headliner is new. Now the piece that is on your moonroof has not been replaced, and it's got some dirt. I don't know if our detail guy has seen it. I'm sure there is some room for improvement. This is the original fabric. The headliner was replaced because it was sagging, and it happens on all of these cars. Now the nice thing is that the seats don't have any damages. Often these cars come with ripped or torn seats, and these fabrics are no longer available. So it's very nice to see one that doesn't have any flaws. Door panels look good. Here is a little cut, but it really is a very nice original condition. Dashboard does not have any cracks, and from what I remember, everything works on the car. Let's start it. We got 3 different keys, or maybe they're the same, I don't know. Car is still cold. That check message is for your brake light, and as soon as I push the brake pedal, it goes away. What I like about this car is the engine. The M20 is a bulletproof motor, and it has a really nice deep sound to it. So this is your inline 6, very reliable power plant. And also because it was the same as the 2.5 that was sold in the United States, all your maintenance parts are the same. Belts, oil filter, radiator, all these things, spark plugs, spark plug wires. You can buy everything here. You don't have to outsource them from the internet. Here's your paint code. Engine area looks good. These plastics are present, which they are often missing. As you can hear, the engine sounds great. Engine is still cold, but it looks pretty good. Now, if I look right in there, it looks like this car. Okay, so this is the car that we just did a complete tune-up on. So this car has brand new wires, brand new distributor, cap and rotor, and brand new spark plugs. So we just tuned this car and did complete tune-up on it. It runs pretty strong, revs nicely. And call us with any questions.